Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on the North Burlington Greyhounds in boys varsity basketball.
Our officials for today's game are Mr. Pete McGuire and Mr. William Knight. Our scoreboard operator is Ms. Carrie Roche. Our official scorer is Ms. Diana Brackett. Our trainer here at Lawrence High School is Ms. Hillary Lamb. And our athletic director here at Lawrence High School, Mr. Anthony Amarada. And now for the starting lineup for the Northern Burlington Greyhounds. Head coach Mr. Gene Darling, assisted by Mr. Kenny Moss and Mr. Steve Malcolm. Junior, number 11, Kai Salar. Junior, number 22, Mike Udoh. Senior, number 21, Tommy Edwards. Junior, number 5, Christian Naylor. And senior, number 2, Kai Romero. And now for Lawrence Cardinals. Head coach Mr. Jeff Molinelli, assistant Mr. Casey Reed, assistant Mr. Nick Brackett. Junior number 20, Kellen Moore. Junior number 3, Elijah Robinson. Junior number 2, Toshawn Miller. Senior number 2, Toshawn Miller. Senior 1, Brandon Ford. And senior number 10, Mike Boisel.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Toshawn Miller at center will be doing the jump ball for the Cardinals. Going up against Mike Udoh. Up in the air. And the Greyhounds are going to come away with the ball. Greyhounds for 3. Off the rim, the Greyhounds with the rebound, and they'll put it back in for 2. Greyhounds take the early lead in this game, 2-0. Boisel brings the ball across the center court line. Passes to Ford, back to Boisel, over to Robinson. Robinson fires it over to Ford. Ford going for the 3. That one's off the rim. Robinson gets the rebound, and he's going to take it to the backboard, and that's rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds moving the ball around, trying to find a hole in the Cardinal defense. They'll pass it inside. That shot's going to be blocked. Second one does not score, but he will draw the foul. It's going to send Kyle Sallard to the line, shooting 2 for the Greyhounds. Sallard puts it up, And he puts it in. Point for the Greyhounds. Now Sallard with another attempt. And he'll go 2 for 2 at the line to give the Greyhounds a 4-0 lead over the Cardinals. Boiselle looking for the 3. That one's rebounded by the Greyhounds. No basket. That's going to be turned over to the Cardinals. More to Boiselle. Boiselle brings it forward. He'll pass it off to Ford, who sends it across to Robinson. Robinson fires it into the corner where Boiselle's waiting for it. He'll pass it to Ford. Ford looking for the 2, and he sinks it. First points on the board for the Cardinals today as they make it a 2-4 game. Greyhounds coming the other way with the ball. Greyhounds over to the far side of the court. Now that's going to be stolen by Ford, and Ford will put it up for a 2-point layup, and we've got a tie game here at the Cardinals' nest. Greyhounds taking their time with the ball. And they'll bring it across the midcourt line. That pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Greyhound ball. Greyhounds inbound it right under the basket. And that was going to be rebounded by Miller. Robinson over to Boiselle, back to Robinson. Right to Boiselle. Boiselle backs up and resets. He'll pass it to Moore. Moore to Robinson. Robinson to Ford. Back to Boiselle. Boiselle goes for the 3, and he sinks it. Cardinals with the lead for the first time in this game. 7-4 over the Greyhounds. Greyhounds looking for a way in. Instead, they'll just pop the 3, and it's good. We're tied up once more at the Cardinals' nest, 7 apiece. Boiselle brings the ball across the midcourt line, passes to Ford, over to Robinson. Robinson fakes the 3 and passes to Boiselle. Back to Ford. Over to Robinson. Inside to Ford, who pops off a 2-point attempt. That one does not go in. It's rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds on the near side of the court. They'll move it back out. Now over to the corner. Drive to the hoop. Can't get the shot off. Pass it back out. Greyhounds pass it inside. And they'll put it up for 2. Greyhounds reassume the lead now 9-7 over the Cardinals. Boiselle to Ford. Back to Boiselle. Over to Robinson. Over to Ford. Back to Robinson. Robinson going for the 3, and he sinks it. Cardinals take the lead by 1. Greyhounds looking to see what they can do with the Cardinal defense. Inside pass. Can't get the shot off, and that's going to be stolen by Boiselle. Boiselle's going to be fouled. And substitutions. See McNeil into the game for the Cardinals. Now Boiselle over to Robinson. Ford looking for the three. That one's going to be deflected and stolen by Greyhounds. Ford takes it right back. He's going to take it up. Shot does not go in. Going to be tapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. Greyhound ball. Greyhounds inbound the ball. Greyhounds moving it around. Now a drive toward the basket. That one does not go in. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. That shot is blocked, and Miller gets the rebound. That ball's going to be turned over to the Greyhounds. Out of bounds on the Cardinals. Greyhound ball. Robinson back into the game for the Cardinals. Greyhounds inbound the ball. Cross court pass for the Greyhounds. They'll drop it back and now move it across the midcourt line. Over in the far corner, get a little tied up. Boiselle with the steal. He'll pop off a three-pointer. That one's off the rim, rebounded by the Cardinals. The putback does not go in, rebounded by the Cardinals once more. Now Boiselle. That shot doesn't go in either, and it's going to be rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds with a layup for two, and they'll retake the lead 11-10 over the Cardinals. Robinson brings it forward. He'll pass it to Boiselle, who fires it across to McNeil. Back to Boiselle. Back to McNeil. Over to Robinson. To Boiselle. And McNeil pops off a three-point attempt. That one is rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds' shot is rebounded by Boiselle. Boiselle to McNeil. McNeil for two, and he sinks it. Cardinals back in the lead, 12-11. Now, Greyhounds looking to retake the lead. They'll go for the three. That one's in and out. Rebounded by the Cardinals. McNeil brings it forward. Miller under the basket, can't get it in. The putback doesn't go either. And Cardinals fouled on the way up to the basket. That's going to send the Cardinals to the line, shooting two. Cardinals with a 1-point lead already. Sorry, I don't know the name of player number 30. He's new to the roster. First attempt in and out. He'll get another try. Now Lawrence shooting one. Up it goes. And in it goes. Cardinals now with a 2-point lead. Time running out at the end of the first quarter. Greyhounds with the ball. Chance to tie it up. Or with a three-pointer, even retake the lead. There's a three-point attempt. That one does not score. It's going to be rebounded by McNeil. Over to Ford. Ford looking for three, and he sinks it right at the buzzer to give the Cardinals a 16 to 11-point lead. Much to the approval of the fans here in Cardinals Nest. We'll take a quick break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Well, I've just been updated. The number 30 that you see walking right towards our camera at the moment is in fact Noah Johansson, who usually wears a number 21. He's wearing a different jersey tonight. Perhaps his 21's in the wash. Cardinals will have the ball to start the second quarter. Johansson passes to McNeil, over to Robinson. Robinson to Ford, back to Robinson. To McNeil and to Johansson. To Ford, to McNeil. To Johansson. To Robinson. To Ford. To McNeil. To Robinson. To Johansson. Back to Robinson. Cardinals not yet able to penetrate that defense. Now here goes Robinson inside. He'll drop back. Puts it over to Miller. Miller to Ford. To Johansson. McNeil to Ford. And Ford's going to put it up looking for the three. That one rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds looking for the three. That was going to be rebounded by Miller. Now Ford brings it forward. He'll pass right under the basket to Robinson, who does a two-point layup to extend the Cardinals' lead. Those of you just tuning in, you're watching boys varsity basketball action as the North Burlington Greyhounds have come to the Cardinals' nest to try and take a victory over the Cardinals. Cardinals not having any of that as McNeil gets the rebound. And Robinson puts it up looking for the three. Johansson puts it back for two. First quarter of this game, for those of you just tuning in, was back and forth between the two teams as they traded the lead with as little as 1 point difference for quite a while. Right at the end of the first quarter, Cardinals opened up a bit of a gap. And Miller goes up for the rebound. It's taken back by the Greyhounds, who lay it up for two. Cardinals still leading by 7. Robinson to Ford, back to Robinson, across to McNeil. Back to Robinson, who's going to take a drive toward the basket. Foul called. That was going to go against the Cardinals. It's going to be Greyhound ball. Greyhounds looking for a way in toward the basket. Cross-court pass. Greyhounds pass it inside, and they'll pass it back out again. They drive toward the hoop. And it's going to be a foul called against the Greyhounds. Cardinal ball. Johansson to Boiselle. Ford thought about the three. He's going to pass it to Johansson, who puts it up for two. And now the Greyhounds slowly bring it forward. Greyhounds put it up for two. pass to Ford goes out of bounds. That'll turn the ball back over to Greyhounds. Greyhounds inbound the ball. And Greyhounds looking for the three. That's off the rim. That'll be rebounded by Miller. I'm sorry, that was not Miller. That was Gregory. Cardinal shot rebounded by Greyhounds. And Greyhounds are going to call a timeout. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now, Cardinals and Greyhounds both back out on the court. It's going to be Greyhound ball to resume the action. Greyhounds inbound the ball. Cardinals not making it easy. And Greyhounds yield to the pressure as they let the ball go out of bounds. Looks like that was last touch by the Cardinals. So it'll still be Greyhound ball. Greyhounds inbound it. Now Greyhounds bring the ball across the midcourt line, under the basket. That shot's a little too powerful. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. And it's going to be Moore with the rebound. They'll pass it to Boiselle. Boiselle takes it the length of the court, passes it to Miller, who puts it up for two. Now Greyhounds bring it the other direction. Can't get the shot off, so they'll move it around a bit. Now looking for the three. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. This time Moore gets the rebound. Long pass to Ford, who puts it up for two. Cardinals continue to extend that lead. Greyhounds moving the ball around. Cardinals applying just enough pressure to try and force an error. Shot blocked by Miller. And McNeil puts it up for two. Greyhounds are going to call another timeout as Cardinals are starting to run away with this game. We'll take another break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now the Greyhounds will come out onto the court, joining the Cardinals, who are already waiting for them. Less than 2 minutes left in this first half. Cardinals just 2 points short of doubling the score put on the board by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds will have the ball to restart the action. And Cardinals will force that error once more. Ford tried to put it up, but he's going to be, I think, fouled from both sides on that one. That's going to send Ford to the line, shooting two for the Cardinals. Ford shooting 2. First one's up. In and out. He'll get another opportunity. Ford shooting 1. And Ford puts it in for a point for the Cardinals. Now Greyhounds working toward the basket. That shot does not go in, and Johansson with the rebound, but not before it goes out of bounds. That's going to turn the ball back over to the Greyhounds. Greyhounds inbound the ball. They'll drop it back and try and set up a play. Pass inside. And it's a 2-point basket for the Greyhounds, and they'll draw the foul. It's going to send Udoti to the line, shooting 1 for the Greyhounds. Udoti puts it up. That one's in and out and rebounded by Boiselle. Boiselle puts it up. That one does not find the basket. He'll get his own rebound. And the Cardinals are going to call a timeout. So once more, we'll take a break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Nice to see the Cardinal cheerleaders here supporting the boys varsity basketball team. Now the team's back out onto the court. It's going to be the Cardinals with the ball. Boiselle passes it to Ford. Back to Boiselle. Boiselle looking for the 3. That one's off the rim, rebounded by Gregory. 3-pointer by Ford is good, and the Cardinals with 32 points on the board. Greyhounds looking to answer back. They'll work the ball inside. Almost lost that one, had to dive on it. Usually when we see someone on the floor like that, they're unable to hold on to it. Ford puts it up for 2, following the steal by Boiselle. Cardinals have now doubled the number of points that the Greyhounds have on the board. That pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. It'll be Greyhounds ball. That's going to be stolen and then recovered. And a foul by the Cardinals. It's going to send Kyle Szilard to the line, shooting 2, I believe. Szilard shooting 2. First one's in for a point. See Moore coming in for Johansson on the Cardinal squad. Now Szilard shooting 1. And Szilard will go 2 for 2 at the line. Boiselle in the backcourt, he'll pass it forward. And Gregory puts it up for 2. Just in time to beat the buzzer for the halftime break. And your Lawrence Cardinals now leading 36-19 in an outstanding game for the Cardinals. We're expecting a performance by the Cardinal cheerleaders, and then we'll be getting back to the basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV. watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
And you're watching boys varsity basketball as your Lawrence Cardinals are taking on the Northern Burlington Greyhounds. Greyhounds will have the ball to start this second half. Greyhounds currently trailing by quite a bit as the Cardinals have been looking very strong today with a 36-19 lead. Greyhounds will inbound the ball. Now they'll bring it across the midcourt line and pass it over towards the basket. Stripped away momentarily, but recovered by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds with a jump shot for two. That's off the rim. Can be swatted over towards the side and recovered by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds are going to get the 2 points for the basket and draw a foul. It's going to send Udoti to the line once more. We've seen him at the foul line a couple times today. He'll be shooting one. Udoti puts it up and puts it in. Point for the Greyhounds. Cardinals now with the ball. As Boiselle brings it down, passes over to Ford. Ford looking for the three. That one a little short. Ball's turned over to the Greyhounds, and they'll lay it up for another 2 points. Greyhounds coming back strong here in this second half. They'll steal the ball and head one more time towards the Cardinal basket. That one doesn't go in, but the putback does. And Cardinals are going to call a timeout to discuss things. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now the teams return to the court. Hopefully Coach Melinelli has got the Cardinals fired up as the Greyhounds have drawn to within 10 points now. Johansson to Boiselle. Loose ball, that one's going to be picked up by the Greyhounds. Going to go out of bounds. Greyhounds ball. Greyhounds inbound the ball. They'll move it to center. Here's a drive inside. Too many Cardinals there. He'll back out and think of something else. Pass to the corner. Back out to center. And the layup is good for two. Boiselle brings the ball forward. He'll pass it over to Robinson. Robinson back to Boiselle, who sends it over to Ford. Ford looking for the three. That's off the rim. And it's going to be rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds for three, and they'll sink it. Greyhounds continue to close the gap as it's now a 5-point game. And the Cards once more are going to call a timeout. So we'll take another break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
It'll be the Cardinals' ball to resume the action. Boiselle brings the ball forward. Got heavy coverage he has to deal with. And he'll make the basket anyway and draw a foul. So now Boiselle shooting one. That one does not go in. It's going to be rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds pass it inside. That shot does not go in. Rebounded by Gregory. Gregory passes it to McNeil. McNeil shoots it off to the corner where Ford launches it for a three-point attempt. That one's going to be slapped out of bounds. Cardinal ball. Substitution for the Greyhounds will be Ford putting it up for two. Now Greyhounds launch it down the court. Cross-court pass, thought about the three. There, he'll make the three-point attempt. That one's off the rim. Rebounded by Boiselle. Boiselle out to Johansson. Johansson crosses it to McNeil. Now Ford goes inside looking for the basket, and he finds another 2 points. Greyhounds advance the ball down the court. Three-point attempt. That one bounces up in the air. Going to be rebounded by the Greyhounds, and they'll go for a two-pointer. That one goes in. There's a foul called as Boiselle hits the ground. Yeah, I think it was actually just a travel as he slid across the floor. That's going to turn the ball back over to the Greyhounds. Greyhounds will slowly bring it across the midcourt line, taking their time setting something up. And the jump shot is good for two. Now Boiselle sends it off to Ford, who looks for the three. That's off the rim. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. That's going to be taken away. McNeil scoops it back up, passes it to Johansson, who lays it up for two. Another turnover by the Greyhounds, and it's McNeil looking for a two-pointer, which he gets. Now Greyhounds heading for the basket. Rebound by Gregory. Gregory to Ford, and Ford's on a breakaway. That one does not go in. McNeil puts it up for another two. And the Greyhounds decide it's time for them to call a timeout. So we'll take another break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Cardinals with a 7-point lead as the Greyhounds return to the court. It'll be Greyhounds ball to resume play. Got a little over 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Now Greyhounds move the ball in. Cardinals getting a little more aggressive with the defense. Three-point attempt by the Greyhounds, and it's good. Cardinals inbound the ball. McNeil's going to bring it across the center court line. He'll pass to Ford. That goes out of bounds and turns the ball over to the Greyhounds. Greyhounds inbound it. Cardinals content to wait for them to come down the court. Three-point attempt. That one's off the rim. That'll go out of bounds. Yeah, the ref says it was last touch by the Cardinals. Greyhounds ball. Greyhounds inbound it. And it's going to be a jump ball as Gregory grabs a hold of it. Possession error is going to give it to the Cardinals. And Johansson will inbound it to McNeil. Back to Johansson, over to Boiselle. Back to Johansson. Back to Boiselle, and Boiselle's going to head over, pass it to Ford. Boiselle to Ford. Cross court pass to McNeil. McNeil under the basket to Johansson, and his shot's going to bounce across the rim. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds with a drive toward the net. No basket, but they will draw the foul. That's going to send Kyle Szilard to the line. Shooting two for the Greyhounds. Szilard eyes it up, and he puts it up. In and out. He'll get another try. Szilard shooting one. That one doesn't connect either. Boiselle gets the rebound. They'll pass it to McNeil has it. Pass inside to Gregory. Gregory puts it up looking for two. Johansson puts it back and gets the two. Now Greyhounds back on offense. They're working into the corner and looking for that three-pointer, and they get it. Greyhounds have been pretty good with those three-pointers today. Boiselle fires it over to Ford. Ford looking for the three. That one's off the rim, and there's the buzzer to end the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's your Lawrence Cardinals 50, the North Burlington Greyhounds 41. We'll take a break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now both teams will return to the court, and it will be the Greyhounds with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Greyhounds trailing by 9 entering this quarter. Greyhounds will move the ball across the midcourt line. Send off toward the corner. Bring it back out again and move it to center. Now over towards the near side of the court. Back to center. And the jump shot is blocked by the Cardinals. Now McNeil driving up the lane. He'll pass it. Oh, okay. He passed it to Johansson, who got tackled. Don't believe that was intentional, but a bit of an effort there. It's going to be Cardinals' ball. Boiselle passes to Ford. Ford across, and it's going to be Miller putting it up for two. Now the Greyhounds headed the other direction with the ball. Greyhounds move it across to the other side of the court. And up for the three. That one's good as the Greyhounds continue to nail those three-pointers. Boiselle with a drive forward. He'll pass it off to Gregory. Back to Boiselle, and Boiselle lays it up for two. Greyhounds are going to call a timeout. They'll have one timeout left after this. So we'll take another break and be right back with more boys varsity basketball action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now the Greyhounds come back out onto the court, trailing by 10. Still time left in this game, but Cardinals starting to feel a little confident about victory today. Greyhounds inbound it and quickly move it across the midcourt line. Now over to the corner. Cross-court pass. Now bring it in towards the middle, back over to the far corner, and there's a three-point shot. That's off the rim. Going to be rebounded by Johansson, and he ends it off to Boiselle. That one gets away. It's going to be brought the other direction by the Greyhounds, and they will lay it up for two. Johansson to McNeil. Back to Johansson. Back to McNeil. Back to Johansson. Now forward to Ford. Ford passes it to Miller, who goes up for an easy two-pointer. Now the Greyhounds with the ball. Not meeting much resistance. Boiselle applying pressure. They'll dump it off into the corner, back out again. Thought about the three-pointer. Now they'll go in and lay it up for two. Boiselle fires it forward, and Ford's going to shoot a three of his own. Now we've got the Greyhounds coming the other direction with the ball. They'll send it back to the far corner, back out again. The drive in toward the basket, and layup is good for two. Johansson to McNeil. McNeil across to Boiselle, who finds Johansson in the corner. Johansson going to find Miller in the middle, and Miller finds the basket. 2 more points for the Cardinals. Greyhounds back on offense. Pass it over to the far side of the court. Back out. And once more to the far side of the court. Fired it into the center. Shot does not go in, and it's rebounded by Boiselle. Ford. Finally, Miller puts that one in for two. Cardinals starting to extend their lead. Greyhounds looking to answer back. Here's a drive to the hoop, and that one does not find the hole. Boiselle comes away with it. Loose ball going the other way. And it's going to be Johansson with the rebound. He gets the pass off to McNeil. McNeil over to Boiselle. That's going to be slapped out of bounds by the Greyhounds. Cardinal ball. Johansson passes to Ford. Ford with a drive up the lane. He'll dump it out. Johansson tried for the three. That didn't go in, and it's rebounded by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds looking for two. They don't find it, but they do get the rebound. Putback isn't any good either, and Boiselle grabs it. Now Boiselle going up the middle of the lane. He'll hand it off to Johansson. Johansson's layup rolls off the rim. It's going to be rebounded by the Greyhounds. And a foul charge to the Cardinals. It'll be the Greyhounds ball right over by our camera platform. Sallard coming over to inbound it. Greyhounds put the ball back into play. Ball gets away, but is recovered by the Greyhounds. They'll drop it back. Pass inside, under the basket. Shot is blocked by the Cardinals, and Boiselle comes away with it. Boiselle right up the middle, and he'll put that one up. Doesn't get the point, but foul called on that play. That's going to send Boiselle to the line, shooting two for the Cardinals. Substitution for the Greyhounds. Now Boiselle shooting two. First one does not connect. He'll get another try. Boiselle shooting one. And he does not get that one either. It's going to bounce out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. It's going to be Greyhounds ball. Greyhounds inbound it. And they'll move forward into the near corner. Drop it back. Now drive toward the basket. That shot is blocked, and it's Boiselle coming away with it. Boiselle launches it forward to Ford. Ford's pass is picked off, but recovered by Moore. And the Greyhounds take it and sink it for three. All tied up, well, not tied up, 10 points apart at the Cardinals' nest. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Greyhounds. It'll be Cardinal ball. Moore hustles over to put the ball into play. Moore looking for someone to pass to. That pass goes a little long and out of bounds. I believe that was intended for Robinson, but it went out of bounds. That'll turn the ball over to the Greyhounds. Greyhounds waiting to pick it up, to try and extend the clock a little bit. Cross-court pass. And they'll take it to the hoop. That does not go in. Rebounded by the Greyhounds. Shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. Still Greyhounds ball. Greyhounds inbound it. They'll move it inside and look for the two-pointer. That one doesn't connect, and it's going to be Robinson coming away with the ball. Passes to Ford, who lays it up with two. Now, long inbound pass there for the Greyhounds, and they'll look for a two of their own. They don't get it. Boiselle gets the rebound. Yeah, that's going to be Cardinal ball. Moore passes it to Ford. Ford under pressure in the backcourt. He'll break away with the ball. That pass is slapped away by the Greyhounds, who take it down and put it in for two. Boiselle fouled. It'll still be Cardinals ball. Moore looking for someone to pass to. He'll find Ford. Ford takes it down the court. And that call is going to go against the Cardinals. My apologies. That call went against the Greyhounds. Cardinals ball. Ford tries to get a shot off. He'll be fouled on the way up, and that'll send Ford to the line shooting two. Ford puts it up off the rim. He'll get another try. Now Ford shooting one. Up it goes, and in it goes. Point for the Cardinals. Greyhounds looking for the three-point jump shot. They don't find it, but they do get the rebound. Another attempt at the three. That one's also off the rim. This time it's Cardinals with the rebound. Now Robinson sends it up the court. Ford's going to hang on to it and let the clock count down to 0. And he'll launch the buzzer beater. That one does not go in, but it doesn't matter, as the Cardinals will win today with a score of 66-55 over the North Burlington Greyhounds. Thanks to Vince Melendrez for recording this event, and thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action here on LTPS TV.